If you remember the video clip of last Christmas, there's a scene where George Michael is like talking with his friends at dinner, then he looks at the camera, and that moment is burned in my mind. Let me show it to you and tell me if your penis wakes up, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Let's watch it again. 3, 2, 1.
Wow, he really looks at
Wow. This is my only bet. That's the only. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of It Was a Bonne Nuit. Hey, Gabe. You wake up? Wakey, wakey.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the episode.
How are you, my
Bonne
friend?
Nuit. I'm okay. I'm pretty
Yeah?
good. I thought I would be really hungover today, but
Yeah?
I was not at all.
No?
Not
I think
really.
because you took a good shit.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I like, as you said, you went camping.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't shit for like 3 days.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Well, yeah. It was like, I did take little, little turtles. I call them little turtle hearts.
Welcome to a new episode of A Bonne Nuit. Let's start this again. I just had a mental image of a turtle head coming out of your ass.
Turtle.
I didn't imagine your ass.
You
Oh,
might not-
now I just imagine your ass.
You want to hear you ever watch the movie Masters of Disguise? No?
Of the skies or in the skies?
Masters of Disguise.
Okay, no.
No, it's like with
Or
the,
Masters in Disguise. Why did I even
it's like
ask?
the guy that made
Let me just sit.
it's the guy that made what the fuck is the Wayne's World? And you never watched that either.
No.
Okay, there's a
It's
part.
white people comedy, man.
Yeah, but it's like Austin. You ever watch Austin Powers?
Yeah, but that
Okay.
was more international because it's goofy. White people's comedy is like, look how silly we are because our life is great. Just gonna go, whoa, let's go fucking
Then what's
finger a cow or whatever.
Finger a cow.
Freddy got fingered,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, but that's funny.
Life is great. We have healthcare and money.
Exactly.
Whoa!
Then
Look
what-
at this
then
caribou.
what's-
Mate.
I don't get it. What's fucking? What are you? Are you black? What's black?
Yes, we already
You
established.
watching car wash movie? What's the movie? Car barbershop.
I love. No, I as I said, as I grow older, I enjoyed the comedic. But when I was young, I'm like, I don't get it. But then again, you have to remember, as a child, I was like, I came from war, so laughter was not like comedy. Okay, this is true. Comedy in the Middle East comes mainly from Egypt. Egypt was the biggest exporter of comedy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do the fair. What's the song? What's the?
Do the walk like an Egyptian.
Yeah, what the fuck is it? King Tut. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's Steve Martin.
Steve-
but there was an
Steve-
actual song
Oh.
that got popular called "Walk Like an Egyptian."
Mhm.
King Tut was Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Cultural appropriation,
Yeah. And then like
Mr. Martin.
people thought that I like Steve Martin, but that song
Yeah.
was so unfunny. It's him just being like King Tut.
You see, I found that funny
But what the hell was
because
funny
it's
about it?
silly. It's stupid. It's you. It's why I love you.
But it's like King Tut. Like,
yeah,
but
look
it's
at
a
you.
form.
You're hilarious.
King Tut.
So anyway, so in Egypt, I grew for me, comedy was an escape, from the news and shit.
Wow.
So I would watch Egyptian, and it's all silly, like all faces, like okay, god damn it, you caught me in HD doing that face.
But wait, then you must love fucking Mike Myers shit.
Yeah, of course, that's what I said. I love.
Well, I didn't like Wayne's World, but I like Austin Powers.
I love Austin Powers. Yeah.
Okay, and then after that, so the guy, Austin
Let me
Powers.
finish. Let me finish the Egyptian thing, and yeah, make a short of you. Hey guys, can someone Photoshop a cock going inside his
King
mouth? An Egyptian cock. But and it was very silly and very goofy. It's very Charlie Chaplin-esque. And I remember like a few guys, I'm like, I love them. They're so funny.
Yeah.
And then as I grew older, I understood that Egypt is one of the biggest smokers of marijuana.
Oh, really?
Like, that makes so much
they
more
actually?
sense. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they love marijuana back there. Funniest people.
Where did they get it?
Where do they get it?
Yeah.
Well, the Nile is a very fertile area. The river.
Nile's long, right?
It's very long. It's the longest river in the world.
Damn.
I think it starts in Alexandria, like the Mediterranean, and goes all the way down to
And it's like
black people. I don't know. Well, Africa, what's that? What's the country under Egypt?
Africa,
No. Egypt isn't Africa.
South Africa.
No, South Africa is really south.
Oh.
So you have to go up a little.
Ethiopia.
Sudan?
Ah.
Sudan? I don't know. It's a black country. Like actual, like black Africa.
You-Are-Ghey. Uruguay.
Uruguay? No, I think it's. I mean, maybe.
That's my favorite joke in The Simpsons, where like Homer like takes a globe and he's
Yeah.
like, "Where are we gonna go?" And he spins it, and then he's like, "Look at this country. You are gay."
Oh, God damn, it's good to be a child. You're so stupid. I was thinking,
Oh my god, that's so funny.
silly. Yeah, isn't it awesome when you're young and just because you don't know what's gay, you just know it's like it's funny to call someone gay.
So funny. You are gay.
See, before like being gay is serious. I was thinking about that. You know, like I don't know if you ever heard of like, oh, the gay took the rainbow.
Yeah.
You ever heard that expression? Like, oh,
I never heard that expression, but
you know, you like gays, they took the rainbow. They also took the word gay.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There used to be a time, you know, when people did the Heston or whatever.
King Tut
like,
dance? What's
the
that?
king. No, but like in the 40s, where if-
Charleston.
the Charleston, exactly. When you would see a happy man, and he's like, oh, look at this gay old chap.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, the next day, this gay old chap is like, hey,
He's a homo.
you're a homo. Exactly. You take
Yeah.
it up the ass. No, I'm just happy. No,
Yeah,
you're.
yeah.
You know, did they talk to these gay men and
No.
tell them, hey, by the way, from now on,
Yeah.
your personality
Yeah.
means you take it up the ass?
Damn. But like
No
then
one-
he'd be like, well,
You know what's funny?
maybe I do, he might say.
It's probably fucking married straight men
Uh-huh.
who looked at these gay bachelors so happy because they're not married, right? They don't have to deal with
Oh,
women.
yeah.
And they're like, you know what? We're gonna use the word gay and put
Yeah.
it on them.
Why do people hate
Goddamn straight unhappy men.
But why do people hate gay people? Like what the
No
hell's
one
wrong?
hates gay people. Come on.
Oh, I know a couple of guys.
No.
My dad.
Your dad hates gay
Yeah,
people?
I remember my dad hated. He would tell us some crazy. My dad is probably one of the biggest homophobes I ever met in my entire life, and I met a few people in my entire life.
You're part of the society.
It's
Clan, some would say.
He told me the story, and I told it in school. Nobody believed me because it was such an insane story. He said like he was. This is a story my dad actually told me. So he's in an abandoned building surrounded by gay guys, and he was fighting them one by one, kicking them.
Your dad was in an orgy. He wasn't fighting them. He was... And then one of them broke his heart. He's like, I hate the gays.
The speed wore off, and he realized where he was, and he's like, "Oh, jeez!" He started knocking them.
Hey, wait a minute.
And then he said he beat up. He got a path through, and he ran, kicked a window, jumped out of a window, landed on a motorcycle, broke both his legs, and drove away.
Lies. There's no way that's true.
I don't know if I made
What
this
is-
up, but this is what I remember.
This is what you remember.
Yeah.
That's what counts. That's
Yeah.
what's important. That's your truthiness. You
Yeah.
know? So that's what your dad told you.
I'm pretty sure.
And that's why he hates gays? Because he had to
No.
fight off gays. What is that? Dance off?
I think he went into a gay building on his own.
What is it? What is a gay building? Like he was walking around and he saw a gay building.
He saw the game, and he's like, they're.
They had like neon lights. Like gay in the 80s, you know?
Oh shit! Yeah, he fought his way out of there, and then
How old are you when he told you the story?
I don't know, like high school or no elementary, and I told it in high school to a bunch of friends.
Okay, oh my God, he told you in elementary school that he had to fight off gay people. Maybe he took mushrooms and it was an internal struggle. So he was
Yeah.
fighting his own gayness.
Yeah. He was,
And he's like, I can't know.
he was in his own heart. He was like,
Fighting his own
holy
gayness.
shit, yeah,
And then he like, fuck it.
yeah.
Then he's like, he ran away. And when he says he broke both his legs, meant maybe he had you and your brother.
Oh,
This is his.
to break his
and then he
fall.
ran away on his motorcycle.
Oh,
I think it was an internal battle fighting his gayness. Maybe
That-
your dad's gay.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
There'd be a likable quality about him.
Happy gay month. Is it gay month? No, it's not gay month. Pride month. Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Month.
Damn.
I feel bad with. I don't like the word pride
Why?
because it's everything pride. Everything associated with pride. I'm like, it begins with like, yeah, let's celebrate our uniqueness, and then it's like pride. White pride.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
There's the flip side to pride, which is I love being white,
Exactly.
and I love.
There was a alleyway. You know, my neighborhood is very gentrified and getting woker by
Yeah,
the second. And someone had posted, or like they took one of those paper you put on walls, non-binary pride.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was looking at this. I'm like, now Okay, I get it. You're proud to
Yeah.
be. I wouldn't put the word pride because you're okay. Why aren't you proud to be white?
Yeah.
Why are you proud to be non-binary?
So-
Why is there pride associated with something that you are?
But also, if you think about it, so being non-binary is nothing, right? So
I have no idea.
So being non-binary is like you're neither a male or a female, or you neither are attracted. You're kind of like
That's the spectrum, right?
yeah. So you're kind of like in the middle. You might be attracted to
Okay,
both
yeah,
or the
okay.
other, but then so to have pride about being nothing, it's like taking like the number 0 and trying to multiply it, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing there. It's like how do you multiply 0 times because you're not
I see what you mean. The math. I wouldn't use math as
Okay,
an analogy,
yeah.
but I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like what I said. It's like being proud about. It's like I'm proud of having like, oh, look at my nails.
Yeah.
Nail pride. It's for me. It's like it's who you are. But maybe it comes from the fact that they think or they are.
Oh yeah, like what's it called? There's
Not segre-
they're like in a section of people that exist that
Yeah,
is
there's-
maybe
Yeah,
you
but
know,
are they? The thing is about non-binariness, like you can't see it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You can't see non-binariness.
You just write it in your Instagram profile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, anyone who would look at you would have either his male or female
Yeah.
or whatever, or like, oh, I don't know, I'm androgynous.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
word
yeah.
we use
Yeah,
when we were young.
it's true.
Androgynous. You know what's crazy? I always had a thing for androgynous looking people. I just found
really?
them like David Bowie.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me if this is gay.
Okay.
You have Spotify, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you pull it up? I had this long conversation with 6 comedians, and they're like, Amer, you're gay. You should come out of the closet as
What?
gay. So if you open Spotify
Uh-huh.
and you type one of the most beautiful songs ever.
I don't think you're not playing music on YouTube.
No,
by the
I'm
way.
not going to play music.
Okay.
It's, Spotify, sometimes they play like a small video.
Yeah. Well, I don't pay for it. I mean, I pay for it.
Oh, okay. So the Christmas George Michael one. There's if you remember the video clip of Last Christmas, there's a scene where George Michael is like talking with his friends at dinner, and he looks at the camera, and that moment is burned in my mind because he looks like a Greek god.
Oh.
So let me
Okay.
show it to you and tell me if your penis wakes up. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. You see, and then 3, 2, 1.
Oh. What the fuck?
Let's watch it again. 3, 2, 1.
Wow, he really looks at.
Wow. Can we agree?
That's very interesting that he looked right into the camera.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh
really-
my god.
It's cute. I
Oh
like
my
it.
god.
It's
And anyways,
nice.
so I was speaking with our fellow comedian friends, and they're like, Amer, you're gay. I'm like, I don't want to
Yeah,
fuck
maybe you
him.
are.
I'm just mesmerized by him.
Yeah.
Have
You know who I think is gay?
Who?
See, I'll bleep his name.
Yeah.
And I'll hide my mouth.
Yeah.
I think so.
Why?
Anytime I see him, he always makes a bunch of super gay jokes with me, like super, and only to me, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. And a lot of
But
gay
here's the thing.
gestures.
He's very young, and you're old, so he thinks that your generation only likes gay jokes.
Oh.
And we kind of do a lot of gay jokes.
Yeah.
It's like people think I'm Jewish because I make so many Jewish jokes.
I mean, it's cool, but he's like always smacking my ass and like going this to my dick.
Oh, dude, I've had so many like
Spitting
comedians.
in my mouth. Yeah.
Well, that's sucking my dick.
That's weird.
No, in the world of comedy, I realized like between men who are like us, like we don't, like you're not gonna Me Too him. There's a lot of like male grabbing that I find hilarious. I kissed another
Yeah.
guy on the mouth. This is a very gay episode.
I kissed a guy in the mouth, like going on stage, like remember Thanos? Oh god, it's Pride Month, guys.
So, actually, 2 weeks ago.
It's done.
When I kissed the guy.
Oh, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was it when Eugene's dad died? I'm sorry, my brother.
No, it was a comedian. I was doing a show, and the host, his girlfriend came. So we were in the green room or whatever, and she saw me like, "Hey, sweetie," and they kissed, and I was sitting in front of them, and I went, "Ugh," because it's funny to go ugh when your friend kisses his girlfriend, and then we look at each other, and I went, and as a judge, I just went, and he's like, and we kissed.
Wow.
And his girlfriend was like, "Ugh,"
Oh.
I'm like, that's we're comedians.
That's interesting.
She found it funny. She's a cool girl.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, you kissed Thanos. All right.
Yeah.
You kissed, at least I kissed a tall, gorgeous man. You kissed.
Tall, gorgeous man.
I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
All right, cool. That's funny. So what the hell? Oh yeah, remember? Okay, this all started when I brought up Masters of Disguise.
Yes, let's go back. Circle back.
The only thing I want to do, because okay, so I used to love characters and impressions and shit, and so that was the whole movie. The comedian, his name is Dana Carvey. You know Dana Carvey?
Mm-hmm.
So it was his first starring role
Yeah.
in this movie called Master of Disguise, where he plays all these different characters about people who are experts at disguising themselves as different people. So
Yeah.
he's like, he did like George Bush. He was like all these different weird characters and shit. and,
Yeah. I think I know. Yeah.
and in the commercial, I was obsessed with this. He like was supposed to go to this club called the Turtle Club.
You kind of look like George Michael. Sorry. We made eye contact.
Oh, gee.
Okay, sorry. Hey, Pride Month.
Oh, so he goes to this club called the Turtle Club, but I think it was like a whiskey club or like, but he thought it was like a club for people who love turtles.
Yeah.
So he showed up dressed as a turtle,
Yeah.
but a man turtle, and he's like, and they're like, "Sir, you cannot get into this club." And then like he was like, "Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?" And that was him. That was all. I love that. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Listen, I want you guys to convince Gabe to do more impressions because
Yeah.
you fucking
Okay.
nail them. You have a gift from Allah.
Yeah, I will do more impressions. Name any celebrity. I'll do one right now.
George Michael.
I don't know. He talks like kind of like or he sings like a girl, like a.
He sings like a god, like an angel.
But he's like, ah, like it's all.
Okay, you're not. Listen,
I
you're,
can't sing
You're
an
Greek,
impression.
but you're not George Michael.
Oh damn! I could do Jack Nicholson.
Go ahead.
Well, Deborah, I'm gonna fuck you.
All right. Can you do Matthew
That was
McConaughey?
terrible. Oh, all right.
All right, that's pretty good. Okay.
It's pretty shit, dude. What are you talking about? That's terrible.
I dated a girl who told me, like, she saw me on stage. She's like, Amer, like, we had a serious talk. She's like, Amer, your impressions all sound the same. Everyone, they all sound like a mix of like Ukrainian, Georgian, and Arabic. Like, hello, like every single one of them sounds. She's like, Amer, you can't. I'm like, yeah, but I enjoy doing shitty impressions, so I'm not gonna stop. She's like, all right, do whatever you want. But it's true. I'm not good at impressions.
Yeah, they're hard, man. You know what it is? You need to hear someone else do the impression, and you can figure out the impression. So, like,
Oh yeah.
I listened to some I can't remember what, but I listened to something, and they did like a really good like Homer Simpson, and I was like, oh, that's how you do Homer. Like I haven't done it in a long time, but it's like
See?
it's a Yoda, though. Marge, I found a guy, something like that.
Donuts I like. I am gay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Gay I am.
No, you got a Yoda. You got to invert.
Oh, gay is on the way. I want to kiss George Michael. I want.
All right. But talking about the impressions, this is not the first time it happened. So I went to my mechanic today. Not the one who trips, but the one close to my house.
Okay.
And so I woke up in the morning. I dropped my car. It's like, hello. I'm like, hey, Amer. I'm dropping my car. It's like, oh, yeah, thank you. Then I leave. I've been going to that garage for at least 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same guys working there. Then I go this afternoon to pick up my car. And they're like, I'm like, hey, I'm here for my car. And they look at me, he's like, I'm like, Amer?
My God.
He's like, oh yeah, of course.
Oh.
Then I'm like, and he's like, they look at me, they're like, we never recognize you. I'm like, he's like, when you talk, we're like, oh, that's him. But every time, like, you look different every time we see you. I'm like, I'm the same guy you saw this morning. You've been seeing for 8 years.
That's funny.
He's like,
but maybe they get a lot of people. You think they get a lot of people, probably, or
no, but they said, like, they were honest, and they're like,
Oh.
you look different every time we see you. I'm like, I
Wow.
literally wear
you
the
look
same thing
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I'm like, I'm bald now. That's all. I'm like, but you saw me this morning.
Bald now.
He's like, yeah, it happens to all of us. And I look at him, and the guy had like really thick, long hair. I'm like,
Oh,
come on,
man,
bro,
this guy.
go fuck yourself.
Are they Greeks? Those mechanics? What type
No,
of
no, they're
mechanic?
Quebecois. They're
Mm.
Quebecois. They're good. They're good. They're just a bit expensive. But it's just, I'm like, I look exactly the same. I dress the same. I
Looks
sound
the
the same, and you still can't recognize me.
No, you're pretty recognizable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like I could spot you in a.
I think you can spot
on the street.
the whiteness. That's why I look at photos of myself, and
Ah.
I'm so white. Like this. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should get a fake tan. I saw it on a girl, and it looked
fake
really
tan?
hot. What do you
No.
think? What do you think?
No, fake
Come
tans
on.
are weird.
Like, what if I get your tan?
Well, you just go outside a bit. You'll tan a little bit.
No,
No, you won't.
no, just get red.
Well, the thing is, okay, so in the UK,
Let's get a
fake
fake tan.
tans are like that's all they do.
Well, there's no sun. God has given up on
But-
giving them vitamin D.
so you want to hear something
Everyone
fucked
gets
up?
scurvy. Yeah. That's vitamin C. Actually. What's vitamin? Yeah.
So fake tans in the UK, you know how they apply them? It's not a spray or anything. It's like paint. They have like a bottle of like a squeeze bottle that they pour on a glove and they just rub their body, and it's like this glove that everyone hands down from generation. Well, maybe not, but it looks like it's all old and oily. You're like, ugh. I told
Can't you buy your own glove?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you buy it.
Okay.
You do buy your own glove,
Okay.
but like it looks like it's this old rusty mitt. You're like, ugh. It looks like a big leather oven mitt that they're all like. And these fucking British whores, they do it every night of their lives.
Yeah?
Oh, it's so gross, and it's. Dude, it's so.
The-
they don't do it here. They don't do
no,
that here.
No. We get sun here. The image I have of the what's the equivalent of a Chad, but for a girl,
Oh,
like the Jersey Shore.
yeah. What the hell was it?
I
Yeah,
forgot.
bimbo or whatever.
The bimbo.
Yeah.
The British bimbo that I have in mind is like neo colored dresses, skimpy with fake tan and fake eyelashes and
A little,
highlights and. Oi, governor, and
Yeah.
the big heels and
yeah. It's weird. They have a.
there's that look
It's very British.
exists in my mind
Yeah.
in the old
I
country.
saw a fucking funny video. This is like my idea of like British people like around our age. They're like, you know, a little older, a little mature,
Yeah.
but this is like the party and shit. It was them at a wedding, and it like the format of the video was like a guy holding a pint or drink and being like, "This, hi, my name is this, and this is my first drink of the night," and then it cuts to like them after and like, "Oh, this is my last drink of the night." Dude, it went through all the people, and there was all them being all well dressed, cutting to them being like, "Hello, this is my fucking 19th drink of the night." It was so funny.
I'm scared, by the way,
Dude, it's
because I have a
so-
feeling I'm gonna hang out with you.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
so
get
good.
shit faced. I'm gonna sleep. You're gonna have to pick me up and carry me to the fucking.
There is one. I need to do it. I only ever did once in my life, and it was the drunkest I've ever got in my entire life. And it's called the I can't remember. I'm making up the first name, but it's called the Burnaby Mile or something.
Okay.
It's like it's 1 mile long.
Yeah.
Piece of like train track
Yeah.
that's elevated, and under there's all these storage units,
Mhm.
and all these storage units used to be.
Oh
like-
yeah.
Did I tell you about
Yeah, yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah, you told me, and then you
Is
had
it-
like 15 beers in like 2 hours or whatever.
Was this during the podcast that we never released?
Possibly, I
think
don't know.
so. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, it's called like the mile something, and
yeah.
it's just.
And dude, like, and you go into
But what's
one,
the
grab
fun
a,
in that?
Oh, there's so many, dude. Listen, everybody's English. Everybody's also a tourist. Everyone's
So
also
they're all
partying.
white. This is the best.
I'm telling you, and you're there, and you're just like laugh. Everyone's all friendly, and
Yeah.
you're like, all right.
So the
now-
bar is the street, basically.
Yeah, so it goes in. You can get your drinks, and the whole street, and it's a whole mile of just like people just getting shit faced, and you meet all these funny people, and then you say, okay, I'm done with you losers, and you go to the next
Yeah.
people, and it's
So
the
okay,
best.
so they're socializing. So it's not just like
dude. That's why I love. There's no one's a fucking asshole. Everyone's like, oh, like, hello, how's it going? Hey, where are you from?
Yeah?
Ah.
Okay.
And it's just like fun, and everyone is hilarious.
Can
like,
I have my gin soda, or do I have to get beer?
You have to get beer.
I can't drink so much liquid.
You probably could get a gin soda, but you're gonna have to drink a lot of beer, and we're gonna need a lot of chips. We call them chips out there.
Yeah.
Fries.
Okay.
You call 'em
Yeah, I
chips?
can do a lot of that. Oh, buddy.
And it's good.
I find the beer, the quantity of liquids that is consumed when you have 6 beers is astonishing.
It's different there. The beer there is.
It's still liquid. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no. It's fresher. It's so much fresher. It's like healthy or something. It's
There's sure.
so the beer here we get. It's like it's all I don't know. It's filled with like cum or shit. It's all like bad, and you drink. Whenever I drink beer here, I'm always like, but there. I'm like, oh, it's like nice. Like it does. I don't feel like I'm gaining weight. I'm like, feels like I'm drinking.
I've seen photos of you. You're like, this is your face when you're in London. You look like a hairy Asian. Your eyes are small. And I'm like, I'm healthy. Oi, governor. You do realize
so
that.
good.
Remember we recorded a podcast when you were in London, you had COVID? I was looking at your face and you looked like a moon face, just a big... and you were drinking whiskey.
Yeah, on COVID, yeah. Well, I called it, I was on COVID.
I was on COVID.
I was on COVID drinking whiskey.
Uh,
But it's going to be fun. Oh, man, dude, it's the best out there. Good, nice people.
I'm looking forward to it.
White. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, it's super ethnic.
Yeah? I know.
Dude,
I was in London for a day, but I realized these are the people, like, I'm looking forward to... I like meeting ethnic people. White is an ethnicity, so I like it. Like, let's see how they are. It's like visiting a museum of like another country. I'm like, like meeting an Arab with a British accent is interesting for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
it is.
Your parents, your father, he sounds like this, and you're like, oi, hey, how are you?
I know.
I'm like, this is. I love accents.
Oh no, it's okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just
arranging.
One thing I like, everyone's on the same page in terms of like the shit that they know and the references. There's no like old guy that's never seen fucking
Masters in Disguise.
That's a pretty shitty reference though. I don't know. I just feel like you can go a longer way with your words there. Like you can get a lot more mileage out of the way you speak. Like you can be ironic.
What about me, who can barely speaks English? Barely speaks English? Who can barely speak English?
Like I love irony, and I love being, especially in conversation, being shitty. I love making jokes that are like that are ironic, not sarcastic, ironic in the sense that like I'm obviously joking. And people can get that you're joking through tone and whatever. So you can say crazy shit and they totally get it. Well, if you're like around, let's say a bunch of fucking French people, they're kind of they sort of understand and they think you're being serious or being weird or being mean. But I'm just joking around,
That's a problem with our society.
Yeah,
a lot of people take jokes seriously.
I
went to a birthday party this weekend. And so I have Jewish friends, I have Jewish acquaintances, I have non-Jewish friends, non-Jewish acquaintances, and we were meeting at the park. So as I'm walking towards them, I see them. I do the Nazi salute, and then I do this at the end. And it's an acquaintance of mine. We used to be closer, but as you grow older,
as the Jamaican ages.
As the Jamaican ages, you tend to, you just see them less, and he never really liked the fact that I went into comedy. And
he didn't like that?
No,
but why?
Like Oprah says, when you gain weight or when you lose weight, usually you lose friends because you're like the fat guy.
Okay.
Well, I was like I don't know what I was to them, but I had to downsize my life, I guess, and they didn't take offense. And I stopped talking with another guy. Anyways, they're like, what the fuck did you just do? The guy was super offended. I'm like, it's a joke. He's like, oh. I'm like, I can't be your friend.
No, it's hard, man.
I can't.
Like, I don't know. I find everyone I'm friends
I was
with.
hanging out with a comedian, and he put a finger up my ass to say hello. Like he saw me walk in, and I found that hilarious. And now I can't. I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry.
It's weird when you hang out with normal people and you haven't been around normal people, and they're like just quiet and have no personality, and they're just broken down and.
They just want to watch you. That's the thing. When you're a comedian, they just want to watch you. Like, go, monkey boy.
Oh yeah, you think?
Like, you could do this in your act. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Huh? Damn. Yeah, it's weird. But that's why I love just people who like to have a good time, and that's what whatever.
White people.
Not white people, but like you know what I mean. Like it's like Western culture is what I'm talking about. And I know you can't say shit like that. Like I love Western culture, and I do. I fucking think it's the best culture.
Well, American culture is the biggest culture.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But for example, in my opinion, Bollywood movies, so entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's totally different. That's totally different. That you can get on their level and still have a great time. But when you're trying to do an art form that's one level, and trying to appeal to all these different other levels, there's like turbulence, right?
But I never think of that. I never try to think of who I'm trying to appeal to. I'm like, I'm just going to do my jokes.
Yeah.
And whoever laughs.
Yeah.
You understand?
I know.
Like,
I do that too. But
my hero is Louis
success.
C.K.
Yeah.
And he can go to Israel and Poland and Belgium, and he can still make these idiots laugh.
Yeah, but he has his audience, right? That like love that sense of humor.
But here's the thing: you said he has his audience, but he doesn't change it to Belgium humor. Like, oh, those fries. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't. He's still himself. And I think I never thought of trying to appeal to another.
But the thing is, I'm in there's me neither. Well, like I think about like the.
I don't think you should. Honestly, you would make anyone laugh because you're silly. And silliness has no cultural, like you could just make silly noises and you would laugh. God damn. I was driving listening to Christmas, like it's a Christmas song, right? And they were playing other Christmas songs. And I was driving yesterday. I'm like, it's good. So it's good to enjoy Christmas music when it's not Christmas. Yeah. Because you're not oversaturated with it. No. So it's nice.
I like Christmas music. It's cool. It's fun. I like snowy shit. Oh yeah, I went camping this weekend.
Are you comfortable, by the way?
Yeah, for now.
You seem, because here's what you look like. Ready?
Yeah.
Just put your hand on.
Okay.
No, put your hand on. Oh. So I went camping. So I'm like, is he? Am I taking too much space?
No. I'm just like a little sweaty, but not sweaty. I'm just like.
You biked here?
Yeah, but I'm not sweaty from the biking. It was a very easy ride. Okay. What the fuck? Oh yeah, camping. So I haven't been camping since last year, and so my brother came for the first night, and he came for a little bit of the day, and he's never been camping ever, and we took him. Well, we rented a place that's in a national park, has no facilities. It has like a compostable toilet. That's basically it, where you shit in a hole. And we usually do camping like that once a year. And the rest of the time we go camping, we go to like kind of like nicer places that are like kind of like you go camping in a tent, but they have like a nice shower and like places to wash your dishes and shit. Just because it's like. It's a cheap way to travel, and I have so much fun because you can cook your own food on the barbecue when you're outside and it's hot as fuck.
Fire,
Oh, it's so fun. But so we took him to that, and he's never ever been outdoors longer than like an hour or something. He's like, yeah, dude. He hates it. I'm pretty sure he hates. He wants to be part. So he's willing to come. He's like, I want to get good. Yeah. His girlfriend wants nothing to do with this at all. And I thought that she wanted to come because like my brother's like, yeah, we're excited. And I was texting, Claire was texting his girlfriend, being like, pack warm because at night it goes down to like 6 degrees. Yeah. And then she just writes back like a crying emoji, like just cry. And I'm dying laughing. I'm like, this is so funny. Like she's being dragged into hell. Like she's like, why am I going camping? Because camping is fucking.
Is she white?
Yeah.
Usually white people, they love camping.
But she lived in a nice house growing up, Okay. And like I'm used to like growing up. I was used to just only being outside, like as a kid, like being on like not camping or whatever, but like on the dirty streets of Park X. I'm always outside. I was in the mud all day.
The mean street. I'm imagining you like a child in the 1800s, like selling newspapers with a little, like little boy hat, little newspaper boy hat.
Extra.
See, and stealing watches like those from people, looking up women's skirts.
But
my gams.
So we go there. I was even talking to Guillaume yesterday. He said that it's like a record high of bugs for some reason this year. It's insane, dude. It was probably the most bugs we've ever experienced ever, like at a campsite. Dude, I was getting bit everywhere, and then and they were freaking out because they got there before us. They're like, "Where are you? There's so many bugs. We don't know where." So I said, "Okay." I got there. I started a fire right away to get rid of most of the bugs, and they set up their tent. And man, my brother's girlfriend, like, it was pretty hot during the day, but she covered herself head to toe with clothes, tucked her socks into her shoes, everything, just so nothing. And she had like big glasses on to cover her face. It was, dude. Like, definitely they're never going camping again. There's no way.
Did he enjoy it?
He enjoyed it, but like it's a lot of work, and he has like they're earning money, right? They have like regular old people jobs, so they could afford to go to a hotel if they want to go away for the weekend, while we're like a couple of bums that enjoy suffering in the forest. And I fucking had so much fun. We went hiking, we're walking around.
I went camping. I go camping once a year. I go camping with Guillaume. We call it our Brokeback Mountain weekends. Once a year, just him and I, and we take his son so that everyone looks at us like a gay couple. It's funny. I look white. He looks white, but his wife is black. His ex-wife is black. Okay. So his son is black. Like he has black. So it's as if like two white gay guys adopted a little black boy.
That's so funny. That's amazing.
And I insist that we do it every year because he has not a unique son. What do you call it when you have one son?
One son. He has one.
He
son.
has one son.
You keep on saying unique. I'm always like, is he
Unique.
special?
No,
or
no.
is he,
Well,
yeah.
I love him. So he doesn't know. He doesn't know what it is to have a brother. So no one
Yeah.
teases him. He thinks he's God because he gets everything.
Oh, okay.
So the whole trip is just me like negging him, and he's like, "Can I have this?" I'm like, "No," and I just eat the ice cream. Like, ah! He just goes
no
crazy.
way. How old's the son?
5.
Okay.
See, he's still young. So there's a lot of, and we have a rule. No women. No. Well, actually,
Yeah,
no.
there's no ladies, right?
And also, he can say whatever he wants. So he wants to say bad words. He wants to say pipi, caca, and like tonton Amer et tata.
What's
he can
that?
like tonton Uncle Amer.
Oh.
He's a tata. He's a dumbass. We can say whatever we want. So in camping, you can say whatever you want. So it's a
Wow.
boys. It's a boys, like we go for like
That's
3 days,
fun.
and we're going next week. Next weekend
That's
we're going.
cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
So here's the thing: Guillaume is white, so he has all the equipment.
Yeah, isn't it great to know someone that's really good at camping?
God, that's the best.
Dude, like I'm not an expert, but I knew more than my brother, so I was like set up the tent. I knew how to
Yeah.
set up a tent. When I first went camping, I didn't know how to set up
Yeah.
shit. I learned from Claire. Claire was the guy. She was like,
She was the man.
dude. Oh, I mean, she still is pretty much. She knows. She's been camping her whole
Yeah.
life, so she knew everything. I forget every year. I always forget. I'm like, how the fuck you do this again? But yeah. And see, when you're saying funny, this is like I know they're not gonna like camping in the long run
Yeah.
because like I said, hey, I'm bringing all this food. I got my barbecue.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. On the way there, they stop at a fucking restaurant
Yeah.
and eat a bunch of food and then show up. And they're like, yo, we're your rear rate.
Oh, they were only spending one night. Oh, that sucks.
But it sucks that like I said, I'm bringing food,
Yeah.
right? And we're gonna eat. And part of the fun
It's
is
the
cooking and
and
sitting and eating and
talking. Like, how
Yeah.
are you, bro? I haven't seen you in so long.
And then
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, we ate, and then they're just eating like cookies and shit, and I was like, oh,
Maybe they didn't know.
they know,
They
they
know?
knew. They're, I think they're a little weird about food. Like they don't want to eat off like a barbecue. They're like, maybe
Eat bugs. A bug burger.
It's part of the fun. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, I think camping. The first time I went there, I didn't enjoy it. But again, since you're well equipped, you should take him again. Take him again. You're the
Yeah,
older
yeah.
brother. You can force him. Like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
you piece of shit. You're coming with me.
Okay.
Don't bring his girlfriend because probably it's part of his mishappiness. Part of the fact why he wasn't happy is because he was looking at his girlfriend going, I hate this.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it
You should just take your brother. You and like a boys, Brokeback Mountain incest
I
version.
guess, but the thing is, my whole family. Like, if I go, let's say me, my uncle, my brother are pretty close. We're all around the same
Yeah.
age. My uncle's like 39 or 38, and,
Yeah.
and like I'm 30.
Man, I'm like a few months away from being your uncle's age. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But it's because my grandma remarried somebody and then
She's a
had a baby.
whore.
Maybe.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Yeah. Then you should have a little boy.
yeah, maybe. But they're kind of all like, eh. Anyway, I forget. Okay, this is the first time ever camping. Claire brought me camping for the first time. It was a lot of bugs. I was traumatized by this.
Your hair is so crazy.
Really?
Because you played with it. You can cut this, but you played with it, and like this part was up.
Oh, really?
Sorry. I'm
No,
100% listening. Go ahead.
Okay, so we go camping. It was bugs like crazy. I wasn't expecting bugs. I never really experienced bugs.
Yeah.
It was like crazy. I put a green hat on me, like a face mask thing,
Yeah.
and the bugs were gonna.
Really?
And I didn't know. Well, if you do a fire, most of the bugs kind of avoid the smoke,
Yeah.
right? So, I failed at making a fire. We weren't equipped. I
Yeah.
had no fire starter. I had no like. I didn't. All I had were like shitty matches, and like. I was like, fuck. And then
2 rocks. Come on.
dude, it was brutal. And then that night, the first night, I think it was the first night, was the biggest rainstorm I've ever experienced. And I was in the tent. I'm like, okay, it's just fine. It's just rain. But it was like, and the biggest thunderstorm I've ever. And I'm outside. You know, you're in your house. You hear huge
Yeah.
lightning. You're like, damn, that was loud.
Yeah.
And you're in your house through windows. Imagine you're outside. And
Yeah,
you hear it, dude.
yeah.
It's. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna die. I didn't think lightning was gonna come and
No.
strike me and destroy. But I was afraid it was gonna hit a tree, falls over, crushes me, right? And dude, I
You
started.
felt alive. You started crying?
I started crying like.
How old were you?
28 or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, dude.
Cried of fear.
I thought I was gonna die. I
Wow.
swear to God. I
With
was
who
like-
were you? Were you with Claire?
I was with Claire. Yeah.
And Claire's like, it's okay, you little.
Well, pretty much.
You gotta censor that when I say that. You didn't censor in the previous one.
I didn't.
No, you censored, but you kept.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't realize. But anyway, she understood. She like, okay, she hasn't experienced anything
And
like
she
that
still
before.
fucked you. She still
At a certain point,
yeah.
many months later.
Yeah, many months later, when you regain your masculinity, your manhood, you cried because of thunderstorm.
And then I fell asleep from crying. I was so tired from crying.
Sucking on your.
And then Claire, like during it all, she heard like wolves howling, and she said, "Thank God Gabriel's asleep. Like you would crawl into
your
his
pants.
asshole and just eat his own shit." Oh
Like,
my God!
what type of crying was it? Like ugly cry, or was it like?
Oh God! Oh no!
You're.
Died.
It's crazy how manly you look,
I'm not that manly.
but so sensitive you are.
I was.
It's fantastic.
But the
It's
thing is,
amazing.
if you think you're gonna die, I honestly thought I was gonna die. I didn't know. I thought like this is insane. Like our tent's gonna.
But
be...
there's no like common sense going like I'll be fine. Like statistically speaking, I'll be fine.
But if you know what, it was so loud. It was so definitely loud, and then
Yeah.
lightning every like 30 seconds, like right next to our tent. It sounded like it was insane. I was like then I kept on like thinking of like a deer's gonna come and run over us and fuck us up.
But you do realize there's like a 10 feet away, and there's another tent. Like it's a camping ground, right? You weren't in the middle of the forest.
Okay, so the one we went to was like a really shitty one where like everyone was super spread apart, and it was like
That's a shitty one. That's a good one. You want people to be spread apart, no?
well, it wasn't really like it was really really rustic to the point where like if you had to take a shit, you had to walk like 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Usually, it was like, okay, we realized never go to this campground again.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to do here. First of all, it was for hunters to go and like hunt, and there was no hiking trails and shit. We didn't know first time, and so you'd hear like gunshots. It was.
I'll send you the one I go to usually. It's very nice. It's
Yeah.
far. It's like 3 hours. No cell phone reception. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's a nice beach. It's like a private beach.
That's cool.
And we go there every year.
Yeah.
Like a private
That's
beach. And we have like a lot of hiking trails. It's very nice.
Yeah. No.
But I love the beach, man.
Yeah, the
That's
beach
a
is
beach
fun.
with a lake.
Yeah.
When the weather is nice. Even when the weather is bad. Like
Yeah.
if it's rainy, seeing the lake when it's rainy
so
is
fun.
one of the most beautiful things.
Yeah.
At night, seeing like quiet,
Mm-hmm.
like dead quiet, and you're looking at the lake and you see the moon, and there's reflecting on the moon,
Yeah,
and
that's-
you're just, so all of a sudden you're like,
Damn,
these are the tiny moments
Yeah.
that I love
No, it's
about
beautiful.
camping,
Actually, this is not.
and also pissing off Guillaume's son.
Yeah, just flicking him.
I love him too. He loves me. We're friends, and like he every year is like, Dad, when are we going camping with Tonton? Because he needs to see what male friendship
Yeah.
is. He doesn't know, and I find a lot of kids these days they don't know how to build male friendships.
Yeah, no.
This is how you build male friendships. He has to see what two men who love each other
Yeah.
in a non-sexual way live with each other. Exactly. when you'll have your son, we'll take him. We'll go camping.
okay.
You and I. We'll show him. We'll record a podcast. Like, shut up, kid. Shut up.
Better laugh.
Press record.
That's not bad. Okay, so that's not true. That wasn't the first time I went camping. I went camping before that with my male friends. And the way they're pitching it to me was like, oh, it's canoe camping. It's amazing. So you go, you take all your gear, you put in a canoe, and you canoe.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
That part.
Canoe camping. Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was amazing. You're canoeing. You're like looking in the moon, like you said.
Yeah.
It's middle of the dark, but it's all lit up because the moon is so big and full. You reach where you're supposed to go, and then it just starts like kind of like raining a bit, and then all my friends just start doing cocaine. Like, I didn't even realize. I was like, oh no. And so imagine you're in the woods and you're like, all these like jacked out fucking
Oh, my
idiots.
God.
Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah, you can't go. Yeah, I think I went camping once with a group of people like this, and for me, camping
was
is an
awful.
intimate thing with another friend. And
Like
his-
peas, you're
and
supposed
his
to
son.
like kind of be away from that shit.
Yeah.
Like I had a few twisted teas with Claire, you know, some nice
Twisted tea.
It's like it's iced tea, but
Yeah.
it has like beer in it or liquor or something,
Okay.
and it's like a nice sweet. You know, it's nice. It's
Oh,
like
dude, I bring my shisha when I go camping,
yeah.
and it's sometimes because Guillaume can't leave me. He has to stay with his son. His son goes to sleep at 8 or whatever, and then like sometimes I'll go smoke a shisha alone, like by the. So I'll be at the beach, in the sand, staring at
Wow.
There's no one, just an empty lake, and the moon. I'm just blah 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 blah.
Wow, that's fun.
It's a beautiful. And then you start. It's funny how the brain works. Like when it's complete silence, how you just start thinking about your life, and you go inside. Because the outside is so beautiful that you're like, oh, let's go see what's inside. I can't explain it maybe
Yeah,
properly, but it's very nice.
have
And
time
sometimes you
to
see like
think.
little teenagers, they came with their parents,
Yeah,
but it's their time to escape.
Oh
So
yeah, and
they're like, and they're like, hey man, c'est-tu de la shisha? Yes. Yeah, go. You are in puff. All right, and they go skinny dipping far away from
Whoa.
the creepy old grandpa. It's really nice. I like that. Like complete silence.
Mhm.
No phone. Think about it, man. No phone for like 2
Yeah.
days, 3 days.
No, that's cool.
I can't wait. Next week.
Nice.
Next week.
I went to like a cabin once with like my dad and like my stepbrother and like my stepbrother's mom. I think my brother was there too.
Brother's mom. Okay. So the guy, your dad was dating a woman.
Yeah, exactly. And like I haven't seen like my in a long time. Like we were like really close, like from 14 to like let's say like 16 or 30, you know.
Mm.
And then I hadn't seen him in like a year or something. And then like during when we first knew each other, like he loved drinking and partying, going crazy, and I was like, no, I don't like doing any of that. And then I discovered alcohol, and I started like, oh yeah, okay, I can hang out now. And he was done with that, but he loved doing constant mushrooms. He loved mushrooms so much, like getting so fucking blitz high, seeing God, you know. And so we're in a canoe. We're like, oh, so we're gonna get, you know, a little tipsy tonight, you know, party, you know, it's fun. We got a nice cabin. He's like, nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking. He was like, I'm with the ocean, bro, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he had a bunch of mushrooms he was gonna take.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like, you know, you're taking like half a gram and you're feeling, oh, it feels good. He like filled up his whole chip bag filled with mushrooms.
That's
and just
crazy.
eating mushrooms, and then
What is this, chips?
dude, yeah, he was pretending as if they're chips. So like, because nobody knew. It looks like, oh, he's eating chips or whatever.
These mushrooms.
Without crunchiness. Soggy
These
chips.
are really soggy chips.
And so after a couple hours, he just like kind of goes crazy, and he's like running around the fucking thing. He's like being to my dad, "You're not my dad, fuck you." And I'm like, oh, too much. I try to go to bed. He's still running around. My dad's chasing him, being like, "Girl, what are you doing? Just get out." Dude, brutal. Oh, that's so sad. That like anytime outdoors.
He's the one who has mental problems right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe a little better now.
He's a little better?
But he's still a little weird.
Take a little medications? It's funny, talking about drugs. So my brother, I don't know if I should say this, but my brother, a few years ago, he's very square. He's a square boy. He's super square.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't do drugs, barely drinks, fucking. And one day, him and his girlfriend were like, let's smoke some marijuana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they're like they don't know any dealers. They don't know any. So they went to Kijiji
Oh,
and they typed marijuana.
Oh.
And then they found like a place that plants like a commercial,
Yeah.
like medical. So like, bonjour, can we buy some marijuana? Is like, well, this is an industrial complex. Like, and then I guess I don't know. They ended up going to the SQDC, which is hilarious.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's easy enough. So they came all the way to Quebec or whatever.
Well, he lives in Quebec.
Oh, okay.
So, and then he's like, yeah. And then he's like, my brother, like, yeah, I smoked the whole joint. I'm like, you smoked the whole joint the first time? He's like, yeah, I didn't feel anything. I'm like, how did you smoke? He's like, he smoked it like, I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to
so
smoke weed.
funny.
I just love the fact though that he called Kijiji. He's like, hello, can we buy some marijuana?
So funny. That's hilarious. Did he ever get high?
Do I ever get high?
Did he ever get high again?
I don't think so. No, he's just like, I didn't, and he's like, I didn't enjoy it. That's. I think he likes to eat food. He's a chubby boy now.
Oh, is he?
He's a chubby boy.
Damn.
I'm worried, man. People are fucking dying around me.
Really?
Yeah, my best friend's father passed away.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
He told you, yeah, it's Gary. Tell your loved ones that you love them, man,
Okay.
and then punch the people that you don't like.
Yeah?
Like, hey,
You're not booked. Sorry.
I was about to say a name. Like, am I pulling a Gabriel Omassi? The people that you don't like,
Nah,
I'm like, get out of here.
It's funny. My mom asked like once for weed because she knew I smoked. I'm like, okay. So I rolled her a small joint and I said, smoke like how much ever you want,
Yeah.
and then give me the rest.
Yeah.
And I go downstairs. She smoked the whole joint, right? But I'm
Nice.
pretty sure she smoked it right because she was super high
Nice.
and she couldn't. She couldn't walk. She was like, oh, but she was laughing so much, giggling. She was with her friend, and then her friend's like, okay, I gotta go home, and she like apparently she lives like maybe like driving 10 minutes away. Apparently it took her 2 hours to get home. She's like, Mary, I drove so slowly. It's so funny.
She's a responsible pot smoker.
Yeah,
I like
being
that.
like all scared driving.
Still a mom.
Yeah.
Fuck. I had a drug story, but I forgot it. Maybe I'm on drugs right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like high.
Yeah. Well, you're drunk. You had a couple of beers.
Drunk. I had one beer.
One beer. Okay.
Oh jeez. Oh wait, challenges. Right?
Yes. We thought about it after the last podcast. I'm excited about this.
Oh,
So
really?
I used to do this with Eugene
Okay.
all the time,
And
and then he moved and he's married now, so
Okay.
he doesn't give a shit. I love him so much. I love you, Eugene.
Okay.
So he's like, he was inspired this. So we used to do a monthly challenge, him and I.
Monthly.
So,
Okay.
and like for 1 month, let's do this.
Okay.
And it's really cool because self-worth comes from self-discipline. Like if you set a goal and you attain it, you feel really good about yourself.
Yeah.
So he gave me a challenge and I gave him a challenge.
Okay. But a month-long challenge?
No. Let's do it weekly and then next week. And whoever wants to do a fucking challenge as well, do it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like murder people, don't do that.
Yeah,
if that's your
that's
weekly challenge.
Bad challenge.
Yes. So here's my challenge to you,
What?
Bucko.
No. What?
Yeah, it's not. It's not gonna be painful. But
No.
your challenge,
No.
Gabriel Omassi,
What?
if you wish to accept it,
Okay.
is to.
Huh?
But you have to say yes. Is to
Yeah.
limit yourself
No.
to
Ah.
4 beers a week
Oh.
for 1 week,
Oh.
starting today. After this podcast. After this podcast.
Can I have one now?
Yeah. After this podcast.
Oh.
You're limited. You can only drink 4 beers till next Monday.
Okay, how about this? How much time we have left on the podcast? Can I have one more beer?
Yeah, I'll go get you a beer.
Yeah, you give me a
Yeah,
beer?
I'll get you a beer.
Oh, yes.
All right. Keep recording
Yeah.
or think of what you're gonna.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to do it. What
Yeah.
challenge I gotta tell you?
Oh, it's going to be boring too. Let's see. I don't know. What type of challenge does Amer not like? He likes... Oh, he watches a lot of romantic movies. Maybe I'll force him to watch a... Oh, I know. Okay. Hey, Amer. How much porno do you watch?
How much porno?
Yeah.
In terms of minutes?
Well, time's jacked off.
Times jacked off? I don't know. It hasn't affected my life in a negative way, I think.
Okay, all right. So
You want me to cut on porn?
nah, because
I don't watch porn.
okay, you don't watch a lot.
Maybe
of porn.
2 minutes a day?
2 minutes. Okay, that's not bad.
5-10 minutes a day?
Okay, I gotcha. Ugh.
You want me to cut on porn? You want to stop watching porn?
No. Okay, let's never talk about porn again.
You want me to jack off to older ladies, women my own age? I've been doing that a lot lately, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like women in their 30s,
Uh
banging like with hips and big tits, and
huh.
I'm like, that's hot. I've been finding that very hot. lately.
Interesting. Well, none of them behave like that in real life.
Oh,
Hey there, Sonny.
no, they're not fucking younger men. that's not my king. They're women. I'm like, they're.
So it's two old people fucking?
No, not too. I don't know what the guy's a
two
cock.
guy-
I have no idea what he looks like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the woman is a woman, like MILF
Yeah,
porn. I
yeah,
think. Now I'm MILF age, right?
Yeah.
I'm a MILF myself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, for some reason lately, I'm like really into MILF porn.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, challenge.
I'm so happy you don't know my vices.
I know this is something I brought up earlier last week, and you said no, please, God, no. It's okay. You have to walk to like.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to walk to a comedy show? Is it bad?
Can it just walk? Can it be like, Amer, you have to do X amount of walks?
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt you to walk. I love walking.
I know. Okay, but can I decide when to walk? Because you have to after the show. I don't want to walk back home. I order a pizza usually. I don't want to walk around with a pizza.
I love drinking.
My friend, huh?
I love drinking. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't say you can't drink. I just said you have to drink.
You're right.
3 beers.
Damn it.
4 beers.
Four.
4. Listen.
4 beers till when? By the way,
Till the next podcast.
the next
Till
podcast.
the next podcast.
No. Because the next. So next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
From
Next,
Monday to
Because
Monday.
we record on Mondays. Okay. I thought it was like next podcast is in next Thursday.
No. Monday to Monday. Monday to
Okay.
Monday when we record. You only are allowed to have 4. After,
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah, of course you could.
Okay, so
You know, you might be in London, by the way. So
it's true. I might fly. I'll know by Thursday if I'm flying away.
yeah. Thursday. That's what they
Yeah.
told you.
That's what is like the absolute deadline. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Part of me hope you don't go. I know it's very sad for you and your girlfriend, but part of me, if I'm being, what's my goal? What's my challenge? So it's walking.
no. Go on 2 jogs.
I hate you.
But like they could be like 10 minutes.
All right.
It's not that long. It could be like a 10-minute jog.
2 jogs.
Yeah, 2 jogs.
Like jogging, like
Yeah.
sweating and
Like a 10-minute
Shorts?
jogs are easy. Yeah. Because that's harder than walks.
can I just fuck vigorously?
No,
It's good cardio.
No.
And the girl is happy, and I'm happy, and he's
then
happy.
you guys go on a jog together.
No, we could just sweat in a sexy way.
No. Oh God.
Yeah, you like that? You like it when daddy takes care.
God, I wish people can have sex in like an air-conditioned room that's just like everyone's bone dry.
Why do you think I have an air conditioner? So I can fucking air
You
conditioner.
fucking here?
No, but I can move this and the air blows inside.
This is a whole room in there?
Yeah, it's my bedroom.
Oh.
I feel like I'm fucking like showing.
Let me see. Okay, I gotcha.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful man. Dude, I have like 40 Rolling Stone magazine.
Assange. What the fuck?
No, this is David Bowie.
I know, but it says Julian Assange on there.
Well, it's an old one. It's like from 2012. I have like a bunch. I have like 40 or 50 or maybe more. How many do you think that is?
Oh shit, it's a lot.
So I used to be.
You used to like Rolling Stone.
I used to like the Rolling Stone. And this is look at this beautiful man. This is this guy. This guy, I would kiss him on the lips. How many men would you kiss on the lips if they went and they tried to like you're like? So for me, it's Kyle Moran.
Really?
I kissed him. He's the guy.
Oh really? Oh no, that's the worst guy to kiss.
So it's David Bowie, George Michael, Brad Pitt.
Flea.
Look at his god. He is my god, by the way. If anyone has
Really?
a god, Louis C.K., David Bowie are my two like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Would I ever? I'm not really down. If it's a funny thing, maybe. If I'm
Yeah,
in
of
a
course.
If I'm in a movie, maybe.
I have a feeling he could like.
Well,
charm
I'm
me.
pretty. Didn't he convince Mick Jagger to be gay for a day or something?
I don't know.
You ever see them do that song "Dancing in the Rain"
Yeah.
together?
That's fucking cocaine.
Yeah, they were like rubbing backs and rubbing thighs and shit.
My friend told me that I should sell them because apparently, like, if you sell, they're all like you
Yeah.
can sell them for like $10
Selling Rolling
each.
Stone magazines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably could.
So many. I don't know what to do with them. If you guys want to buy them, fucking message.
Yeah, bring them to the Bonne Nuit show.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to like? I have some of them are like historical. I have one with like Barack Obama. Or,
Nice.
what's this one? Let's see. What's the next one? Yeah. Elton
that?
John. Oh my God. Another.
Is that in the net? Who's that?
No, that's Elton.
No.
You know that's not his real hair. He's wearing a.
Yeah, it's a wig. Right?
It's a wig.
I saw the movie. It was not bad.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
He's another guy that I find sometimes when you listen to a song, you're like, oh, these are they're religious hymns. Like you listen to them
Yeah,
like,
like anthems. Yeah.
you listen to them and they sound like a religious hymn.
Hold on. Okay. I think I have one.
You didn't tell me which guy you'd kiss. You can't leave me hanging.
I wouldn't. Mr. Bean. I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is okay. Well,
Who would you fuck in the ass?
Fucking yeah. God.
God, you would fuck God in the ass? But what would he come to? Oh, me? Oh, me?
Ooh. Okay, so
That would be cool to fuck God in the ass.
I don't know. Is God even?
I'm
a
imagining
person?
an old white man and he's wearing a robe and you just
There's a
you
lot of
throw
old-
the robe over his thing, spit on his ass.
Oh!
Take that, God.
So you're
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, having gay sex with God.
Yeah.
It's a good like comedy album name. Having gay sex.
Having
with
gay
God.
sex with God?
Oh, I have a great. I
The things that inspire you, your segues are like, oh yes, of course, having gay sex with God. What about?
I was thinking like if I ever do like a comedy album or a
When you'll
special,
do- when?
I want to do it in London just so I can call it Canadian Werewolf in London. It's a cool one,
That's
right?
really cool.
Yeah. Then it would be.
Can I open for you?
Yeah, sure. Anyone. No, you. I'm joking.
The camera died, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It felt hurt. Canadian werewolf in London. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay, so you left a bunch of Kinder Buenos at my house, right?
Yes.
Why did you leave them at my house?
Because they're so yummy. So I bought. Okay, so guys, if you guys didn't know, if you come to a Bonne Nuit show, a good night show, I have Buenos, Kinder Bueno minis. They're delicious, and you can have one at the door. When you walk in, it sweetens your mouth.
Yeah.
It feels yummy. And when you leave, by the way, we have mints.
Yeah.
If you're on a date, if you're gonna kiss your girl.
So I get the Kinder Buenos.
So I bought a box of 12, and I got it shipped to my house, and now there's only 2 bags left. So I bought a box and I shipped it to his house because like I can't even have these at my house.
I opened up the bag and I ate a bag today, and I was like, "Oh no,
What are we
they're
gonna
so
do?
good!"
They're so-
I was like, "They're too good."
What are we gonna do?
I don't
Gabe?
know. I'm gonna stop though. Today was the only day. I was
Yeah,
like, because I woke up.
Wait till tomorrow.
I woke up a little hungover, and what cures my hangover is eating as much chocolate and sweets. So I ate and I was cured.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, much better."
They're so good.
Oh,
Kinder
God,
Bueno
never again,
minis,
though.
man.
And then Claire came home, and she
She
saw
saw you on the floor. Like, it's chocolate.
Dude, it was
man.
crazy. She's like, "Wait, you ate these chocolates? You ate all the chips? You ate all the like? What the hell?" Because usually she works at home, but today she left for the day to work, and she's like, "This is what happens when I leave you. You're like just like gone crazy, gone mad." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm sorry.
Your wife is ready to be a mom. I find sometimes she mommies you. I do. And I think it's just her maternal, like she wants to be a mom, and she's like practicing with you
Yeah, maybe she might be
before
practicing.
she gets her first baby. So it's a bit weird as a man who enjoys not being told what to do, or like as if a woman, if anybody, not just a woman, they're like what, you ate all the, I'm like, get the fuck out of my house, you whore.
Okay, but listen,
Man
she
or
wasn't telling me off. She was laughing, like, "Oh, this is what you do. You must have fun when you're gone, huh?" When
Listen,
I'm
I've been
gone.
watching you guys, and she mommies you. She beats you like a good mom. But I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you should make a baby. Like the second she gets her degree or whatever, you
Oh
should
wow.
pop a baby in her. She's
Jesus.
ready, man. She's ready. She wants to have a baby. She babies you. The way she makes you tie, like she ties her shoes,
I don't know why she ties my shoes.
because she's ready to be a mom.
I think it's because I don't know how to tie my shoes.
No, you know how you tie your shoes. She wants to take care of an entity, of a living being
All
thing,
right,
and she's practicing with you.
all right. Bye, everybody.
She would make a great
Bye,
mom,
everybody.
and you would make a fantastic dad if you cut down on the booze.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dad was. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, I would make a shitty dad, man. I'm not trying to say I'm better than you.
Yeah, I gotcha. Whatever. It's all good. One day, eventually, I like kids, and I like.
Yeah, I love kids too. I can't wait to meet your kid. Imagine you like Griffin Schwartz. Like your son is Griffin Schwartz.
Yeah, we kind of have the
Like a
same
little
hair.
boy with a really thick beard.
Oh, that was funny. Yesterday I love because Griffin goes on stage, he gets off stage. Griffin Schwartz is like this really like small little comedian that's
Yeah.
like pocket sized. Like, well, don't you want to use him as a vibrator? Toothbrush, vibrator.
Oh fuck, that's so funny. Oh, dude, listen to this. So I did a show a Friday night, and someone brought his family. So there was a little boy. There was a little boy in the audience, and he was sitting in the front, like right next
So
to me.
weird.
And I guess because it's Delhi is a restaurant, right? So you can bring a family.
Yeah.
So he was there, and he was 11 years old. And I look at him, and I'm like, "Oh, you're so petite." I'm like, "Petite? A child is not petite."
Petite.
Oh, everyone's like, "Ooh." I'm like, "That's not-"
He's like, "No, I'm just speaking French. You're small."
All right, okay, guys, it's been a good Bonne Nuit. That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We love you all. Subscribe, link, Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, do all that
Je
shit.
vous aime.
Mhm.
He loves you too.
Yeah.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks. See you soon.
Salam alaikum.
Bye.
This is my only pen. That's the only